My name is Chimango Munthali. I'm 38 years old. I'm the fourth born in a family of 7. My background when it comes to education, I've got a master's in strategic management, pursuing a master's in public health right now. Currently, I'm the country director for D3 International. It's an American NGO, and generally I'm a public health informatics specialist. Apart from the work that I do, I also have a very serious passion. And this serious passion is to do with football. So I've played football from the grassroots up to the elite, even representing like our country outside Malawi in some sectors. From playing football, I've been an administrator from different levels. Now I'm one of the board members of the Football Association of Malawi. Mpira Mwathu is a registered NGO. We have got about 6 directors with diverse areas of specialty. This initiative started with a very humble story actually. I remember it was a very quiet weekend. I was driving on the Bunda Road and I saw kids playing football and I just passed them. And on my way back, I found one of the groups of the kids were running, and I stopped and said, okay, why are you guys so excited? And it was like, we won a game and we were playing for 500 kwacha between us and that village. So we have won, and so I said, oh, wow. So they were playing using these balls that they use papers to make them. And I said, if I bring a proper ball, would you play against them again next weekend so that whoever wins will get that ball? They said yes. And I went back the following weekend, and the most powerful thing about that game was that I saw the village headmen from the 2 villages were there. I saw the parents were there watching the kids playing. And that moment was a turning moment in terms of it made me confirm that sports is very powerful. And I said I will not sit on this, but went out and started an initiative, a GoFundMe initiative, reaching out to former university colleagues, people I work with, people I interact with, to donate a ball. We called it Donate a Ball Initiative, and we got about 700 balls which we distributed across the country. But there was a time that we needed to reflect. When we were doing the registration of Mpira Mwathu, we said, can we reduce our focus and choose areas that we want to demonstrate that this model of using football as a tool for development, as a tool for change, as a tool for behavioral change should be embraced by different stakeholders and communities. We said, okay, can we find a way of sustaining these things? So we started what we call Mpira Mwathu soccer schools. So we have got 3 soccer schools, 2 in Lilongwe, at Bedia, at Golf Club, 1 at the Blantyre Sports Club. The whole idea is to have kids who can pay come and play football, develop their talent, develop their social skills, learn from the different people who come to do the motivation talks here. But as they are paying, they are able to cater for the kids who can't pay for such services. So at the end of the day, kids who are able are supporting kids who are unable to access the same service, which is the game of football. But earlier on, you saw the different coaches who are coaching here. We've got about 25 of them across the country who are employed by Mpira Mwathu. These coaches are being paid from the same money that we are getting from the kids who are paying. So we are demonstrating to Malawians that think, be creative in your thinking. Create something that can bring money for you to continue with the initiatives that you're studying. And a key element is it takes the first step. And when you took that first step here at the golf club, the next thing started flowing, because now we have opened more schools, we have got more partners. They have come in because they are seeing that this thing is going to grow and it's going to be big in terms of making the lives of the kids, the coaches, and even Malawians different. One of the biggest challenge has been the finances. We have got a concept where we're using football as a tool for development. But I can be honest with you that in the districts that we're working in, apart from Chikowa and Sanje, where we have got proper sponsorship from the UNICEF, so we are unable to have our specialists travel those districts, coach the mentors, the trainers of trainers, have the role models that we've been using here at the golf club to go into the community. But due to funding constraints, we are unable to do the whole package that we feel we can inject into that rural community to make a difference. The biggest contribution that we feel we are making is giving the young ones an opportunity to nurture their talent. There are a number of very talented young kids who are patronizing Mpira Mwathu initiatives across the country. As we speak right now, we have kids that have made it to just in the 5 years that we've been there, we've got kids who have made it to the national team, the under 14 national team. And it demonstrates that the nurturing that is happening here is not just nurturing for fun, but it can turn into a serious career where these kids can be serious footballers. So we're contributing towards the football. When it comes to employment, we've talked about the 25 coaches that we have who are former football players, who, you know, here in Malawi, most of the football players, after playing football, they're just sitting at home. But we've created an opportunity for them to get a little something at the end of the month for them to be employed. Looking at the whole initiatives, you'll see that lots of the kids, they lack social skills. Football has got the power, sports has got the power to turn a kid who doesn't know how to interact to start interacting with it. It's a team game. I talked about donating about 700 balls. Right now we're in the thousands, but at the end of the day, we feel that it's that first step that we are proud of, and we know that we're going to do more. We see the initiative being fully institutionalized in each and every district, at the community as well as at the district level. The way you see these organizations that have a franchise, we should be able to use this model to build capacity, whether it's at district council, to say this model has been proven to work, where you can have this at the district level, kids paying, and you use something that can go into the community. But as we're doing that, we also want to make sure that it's coming along with infrastructure. So as a big dream from Mpira Mwathu is to own a proper sports arena where we have all different games being played there. As we've said, we are interested in all ball games. And one day we see ourselves owning one, owning two, owning three with time. And we are really serious about that. And that's the colorful dream, because we feel through that it will provide an opportunity for Mpira Mwathu to be able to generate more funding for the communities that we are currently supporting. The biggest thing in terms of inspiration is about being very clear about the difference that you want to make. It can be to yourself, it can be to others. When it comes to people like me, people like the Mpira Mwathu directors, it's about what can we do to make a difference in the lives of the kids. So the inspiration is what can we do to make a difference on the ground. And through that, you start from within. As Mpira Mwathu, we know where we want to go. And we are inspired by that beautiful dream, and we are moving towards it by creating an enabling environment. To me, being great is about the number of kids, number of people out there who are saying, my life changed because I interfaced with something that Chimango did for me, something that Mpira Mwathu did for me. If you are changing lives for the better, whether it's just one person, two people, millions, to me that's greatness. My name is Chimango Munthali. Inspire greatness.